Okay. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yes.
All right. So they haven't started yet. So give it like another minute. But do you see the screen
Let me
with the
look at this
website?
thing probably. Internet travel. Okay.
Yes. So she's gonna go over how that website works. She's gonna go step by step, and you're gonna see how it functions. Okay. If you have any questions, just say, "Hey, I have a question," and she'll help you out. Okay.
Is this internet travel about me on the go doing like business traveling?
You can do it at home or on the go. It's up to you.
Nah.
It's vegetarian.
All right.
It's
But
vegetarian.
anyways, the meeting is starting, so just wait a moment.
Okay.
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 Hi, team. Hope everybody's doing great this weekend.
Hi, Leslie. It's Gwen.
Let me adjust the volume. Kick it in. Can you hear me?
Sound good.
Hey. Good, good. Hey, guys.
Yeah.
I am adding one of my newest members to the team.
Oh, that's what it was, brown rice?
No, it was white rice.
Okay, the brown rice.
Oh.
Let's see.
2.
Trying, dog.
Let's see. 4.
Hello, hello. Happy Saturday, everybody. Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday.
I'm going to go ahead and quickly just send a message to everybody, let them know that we are live. Okay.
Sun made great.
You got it.
Happy Saturday, everybody. I'm just going to go ahead and made sure that I checked out my screen was going to be okay before I start to share my screen. Hope everybody's having an amazing Saturday. We all have been home for a couple of days. I know some people are just a little bit antsy and they're getting kind of like, what do we do now? Yeah. Good news is what we can do is we can learn our craft. And the ingenuity that we have in this country and abroad, everybody's feeling all of the love that
She wants to,
the
but
people want to share.
$2.99.
People that are in Italy. I want you guys, when you have a chance to, however you pray, whomever you pray to pray for those innocent souls that passed away in this time of coronavirus that everybody is concerned about. But I will tell you this will pass. And when this passes, we will be better, and we'll be stronger, and we will be more productive than ever. So take this time to rest, relax, learn about your craft, and really be able to know what it is that we do with IntelliTravel and Planet Marketing. We have a couple of new people that are on our team call today. I want to go ahead and reach out to everybody, say hi. We have one of our future members on the team. Her name is Amanda. We have one of our newest members, Jose, on the team. Hey, Darlene. I know you working hard out there. We have Jackie on the line, Miss Gwen, And Jennifer.
Hi, Leslie.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hi. Now, like I said, in this time, we need to go ahead and come together. We need to be united, and we need to all be ready because the push and the boom in the travel industry is about to blow up big time. All these people for the next couple of weeks are going to be home. They're going to be
Yes.
watching their Netflix. They're going to be, watching Hulu and Disney Plus. Their imagination is going to be going wild. What is it like on that beach? I would love to see snow. Some people are going to be contemplating a lot of things, including their mortality, and saying, you know what? I put that vacation off too long. I wanted to go see what it's like to snow in the Alps. I would love to see if German chocolate is better or Swiss chocolate is better. Why do you want to wait till 20 years from now? I know,
Right.
Jose, you probably already know about which one of those chocolates are better, but why would they want to wait after potentially losing their livelihoods, potentially losing what they know is their everyday? We are going to be here when those pieces get picked up and those imaginations are running wild. We're going to be the people that are going to invigorate this economy, because the economy is ours. It belongs to the network marketers, it belongs to the entrepreneurs, and it belongs to people who have at-home businesses. Because guess what? Let me show you. This is my house. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm eating some soup right there, but I have my notes on one side, keyboard is on that side, and I have more notes. I'm working from home. It's not a desk. It's not an office setting. It's home. And what we have is an at-home business, right? So in the most comfortable setting, in your most relaxed setting, what do you have in your house? You have pictures, right? I'm going to show you a picture that I have that I stare at every time I'm working here. Let me see if I can flip this screen. Do you guys see this?
Oh wow. Okay. Yes, that's a nice home. The picture frame is nice.
See that picture in the frame?
Yes.
That's a beautiful picture, isn't it?
Very
The
neat.
gardens. Now, when you see those kind of pictures and that scenery, it makes you think, where was that? I
Where
would
is
love,
that?
well, this one is actually an Italian painter. This picture comes from Italy. On the last
Nice.
trip to Rome, my mom picked it up. Now, imagine these are the pictures that you see around you. Imagine you're watching those shows, right? And you see those sceneries, those garden scenes, those beach scenes, people on the ocean, they're just, floating away. They got their sunglasses on. All of your clients, your potential clients and potential colleagues, this is what they're looking at right now. I have like fruit. I know a lot of you guys have fruit in your house, like little glass fruit.
Mine is a strawberry.
Strawberry.
My favorite fruit is strawberry.
Now imagine a lot of places you go to have fields and orchards. People are going to want to go see the outside again. You are going to become the people that are going to show them how to get there. I just found out recently we have a vineyard that's not far from here. As soon as this thing is over, I can't drink wine, but I will go over there. I will be smashing some grapes and we will be looking at it. The way that we're going to be able to do this and make sure that our clients are ready for what it is that's going to come, because they're going to be invigorated with not just energy, not just excitement just to be able to get out the house. They're going to be infused with a lot of cash. The government is making sure that any monies that they've lost, they're going to get back. So with this money, there's going to be a lot of people out there vying for their potential buying power. So now that they have this cash, what is it that you want them to do? Anybody? You want them to travel.
You want to recommend your client the best way about the new travel, why it's good for that.
Exactly.
Spot.
Exactly. And the way that you're going to do that is by learning on how to do that. Right now, what I've done is we're going to go over the basic parts. Now, I know that everybody's like, oh, we're going to do this part again. Yeah. We're going to do this again until it becomes second nature, until it becomes a point that I can go ahead and say, you know what, Jose, I am in the middle of a flight right now, and I'm flying over to the UK for a big meeting. I'm going to go ahead and get my jacket. Can you go ahead and do my training for me? He's going to know this like the back of his hand, and he's going to be able to go ahead and say, you know what, I will be happy to. I'll be able to do it. I'll be able to call up Rose.
Yeah.
See?
I trust Jose with everything. He's very trustworthy with his word.
I make a
He's
call on Rose.
He's very one of the good people to like have the words on his mind. So I trust him too.
Now, what I would also do is I might call on Rose and say, Rose, you know, I'm going to be on a flight. I'm taking a trip. I'm going to go to South America for this weekend. Can you go ahead and take over my training this weekend? And Rose is going to be like, girl, yes, I got you. And then I'm going to go ahead and click on the link afterwards. And what's going to happen? She's going to have it like that. And when you got it like that, that means that the people that you bring in, what? They're going to have it too. And the people they bring in, they're going to have it too. And what did we just do? We created an entire economy. We created an entire company full of knowledgeable people who are all making money. You hear that? Do you guys hear that? Hold on. That's the money that's coming in. Little by little.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. So now, in your process of learning, we have what's called the IntelliTravel University. And this company that we have believes that the better our agents are in knowing what they know, the better they're going to do. Because I can tell you right now, there's a difference between going to Portugal and Spain. The two are not the same. They're right next to each other. I can tell you the difference between going to Jamaica or going to the Bahamas. Some people don't even know that they're two different countries. Some people don't even realize they're not part of the United States. Now, mind you, I teach also my daytime class when I am a teacher, and I have students who ask me, Miss, what do you mean you need a passport to go to the Bahamas? Isn't the Bahamas part of the United States? This is why our education system is failing. And I don't mind that these kids are going to be home with their parents to teach them, because they can hear some of these questions where they're asking us. I had somebody tell me, why is it that the people in Mexico are having a problem crossing the border? Aren't they part of the United States? Okay, so I know that might be an extreme in some cases, but like I said, the more you know, the better you know. Okay?
Yes,
so when you go to your information, you go to the education on the top upper tab, you're going to scroll down to IntelliTravel University. When you click on the IntelliTravel University, it'll take you straight to the learning site. There is a lot of things that are going on at the same time, so please be patient that it is taking a while. Now, when you get here, you're going to see all the different certificates that are available to you. Now, I'm already 85% of the way completed done, which is great. Now, I know it may seem like I've been on 85% for a very long time, but trust me, the only thing that is missing is some commissions. So once those commissions come in, not only will I be an ambassador, but I'll also automatically be promoted to luxury travel advisor. You know why the smile? You know what that equals? Each level that you go up is more knowledge. The more knowledge you get, the more trips you get. The more trips you get, the more information you have. The more information you have, the better you can sell your clients. The other part that you also don't know, maybe some of you, because you paid attention last time, The better you do, and when you get to ambassador level, your commission goes up. You go from 70% to 80%. Did you guys know that?
Right. That sounds awesome.
Yes.
The more they know the info, the more you can get more clients.
I will drink to that. Just so you guys know, it's only tea. I know it looks brown, but it's only tea, and it's only 2 o'clock. Although you guys in the UK, might be a little bit later, we're not doing that here. Now, that being said, as we scroll down, you're going to see Mr. James Farrar. I've heard his name pronounced so many different ways, and I'm sure one day we'll ask him in person how he pronounces it, so we can make sure we all got it right. This is going to be the first page that you come to when you're starting your education. Instead of sitting there and Netflixing and chilling or working on the next generation of baby COVIDs, because there's going to be a baby boom coming soon, I'm sure, try and do some studying. You're going to go ahead and do your introduction, your quick start guide, and each step of the way, you're going to learn more. Think of it this way. This is very similar to if you went to a school or a community college, or you went to a university. You have to get your certification to graduate, right? IntelliTravel makes sure that you are going to have all your certifications you need to be very successful. Each time you complete one segment, there is a little quiz that's on the bottom. You want to make sure you click on that quiz and complete it. After you've completed that, you will get another certification, and you'll see that you're done, and you'll be able to move to the next. Now, scrolling down here, you see there's another tab says education here. We went to the university part. Let's click on the library. Some of you may not be old enough to remember, but libraries used to be buildings people go to, and they had lots of dusty books. You had to go to something called a card catalog and pull out a long drawer and then start trying not to get paper cuts now. Scroll through all those little cards to get the information for a library. Now we have it in the palm of our hands. You go ahead and you click on the library, and the library of all of the different places, types of travel, things that have to do with travel is right available to you. Whether you want to go ahead and specialize in adventure travel, or maybe you want to do all-inclusive resorts, romantic travels, maybe you want to focus on the Asian and South Pacific areas, hotel, casinos, any type of travel you want to focus on, you can find right here in the library. When you click on the library, you're going to go ahead and be able to see all the different videos, click on them, and study. Now, there are some webinars for those of you that are in the UK that are specific to the UK only. You want to make sure that you have that information. One day I will try to get somebody's login, and I will go ahead and go through the UK side of their back office. So then that way, as we are all promoting, because all of us are looking to increase our teams, I will make sure that we have a training that is specific for the UK team, so that way we can go ahead and pass this information out. I should let you know, one of our wonderful partners on the call, her name is Darlene Brown. I love this lady. This lady, it has such a big heart. I met her when I went to Atlanta. I was flying over for another business meeting, and we had an amazing time. Hey, Darlene. Darlene makes sure that all of these calls are recorded. So if there's something that you missed or did not see, she's going to make sure she gets it to you. This will be right there in the system. So as we go ahead and learn more, as you bring people to your team, if you are still not sure, send them a copy of this recording, and we will be able to reproduce what it is that we need to do. Because we replicate it, and as we replicate, we grow. Okay? Now, when we scroll down, we're going to see suppliers. These are going to be all of the different types of companies that we actually work with. Now, we are part of the Ensemble Travel Group. IntelliTravel is part of a consortium, and that consortium is like a housing that has all the major groups, and we are one of the major groups of the bigger group. Just like any travel agent, we have access to everything. So some of the information that you do see here is really specific to us only. This is not all for public information. Okay? Just so you know. That being said, certain companies that you will see here, you will be able to study on. But when you try to go ahead and create a login, it may tell you you have to be with the company more than 30 days in order to get there. Now, one of the companies that I am so in love with, you guys know, sometimes they've had a bad rep every once in a while. You guys know I love Carnival. Carnival is an amazing company. One of our major business partners, with all of the craziness that's going on and as much money as they've made, they've offered 2 of their ships to be donated to be used as hospitals. They're going to be converted into hospitals, so that way people can have more testing availability for this COVID-19 virus that is out there. That alone for our business partner deserves a round of applause. It really does. Because they know that they may not get reimbursed for it, but they know that these are lives that are being saved. That being said, imagine the marketing campaign that's going to go ahead and hit hard once this is over. Those ships are going to be, you know what? They helped us save a bunch of people's lives. I'm going to go ahead and go on this cruise now, right? That being said, these are little insider information that you probably want to know. Because when something like that happens, when a Delta Airlines had that problem with those people who they said was a little bit more not as friendly to certain people, what happened? Their stocks went down, right? People didn't want to go. But when somebody like a JetBlue says, you know what, we are going to go ahead and help fly these people that are sick, these are hurting people, and fly them from point A to point B, and they donated this to them, what happens? Their stock goes up. Their popularity goes up. So that being said, once everybody is on the same page and knows what Carnival Cruise Line has done, you want to have your account ready because those cruise ships are going to start to sail because people don't want to sit. So if we go here to our supplier section and we click on Carnival Cruise Line, it's going to take us to all of the different images, slides, and training. As we scroll down here, let me go ahead and move this out of the way. As we go ahead and move this out of the way, you're going to see all the different types of trainings that is available. Now, when you click on it, it's going to tell you all the different options, trainings. Let's see. If we click on here, now, if you guys don't see the screens at all when I'm going from section to section, please let me know. And those of you that are in the UK, as I mentioned, I will go ahead and get somebody's login if I have to, and we will do a training that is specific to your page. And you guys on the US side, you're going to be marketing to them. So I know I'm repeating myself, but repetition is a good thing. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and play this for you so you can see what this looks like. Now, my speaker is not on my computer because we don't like the echo. But let's see if you can hear it. Let's see. Do you guys see it?
Good evening, Intel Travel Agency. Welcome everybody to our interactive webinar, another one of your exclusive, inspirational, and educational events for you. We are here for you every single Tuesday evening, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, with one of our preferred suppliers.
Now, as you can see, we have all of this available to us, and they will go ahead and play the recordings of all the travels that we've done, all the travel groups that we've done. It's that simple. You click on it, and it's right there. Now, if I go here to special webinar on the COVID-19, a lot of people were asking many questions. What is it that happens with travel? Can I catch it? What is it that's going to happen to my trip? What if I went ahead and already booked? Am I getting my money back? All of this is addressed right here. Yes, we have access to the news and the media, but we have the information directly firsthand. So we can go ahead and get that information. And this is the one that was just recently done. It goes over everything all the way back to February, you'll see. Customer service webinars, and so on. When you click on it, it'll go ahead and continue to play. Now, one of the things that you guys see here on the bottom of my screen that I just kind of like glanced over a little bit was, what if you want to do it by category? Let's see, I don't know, I want to go ahead and travel, family travel. Where can I go with my family? Some of you who are parents who do work from home and are going to be surrounded by kids are always going to be thinking, where can I send these children? Where can I bring? Because I can't take these kids everywhere. You guys know who you are. I know I'm not one of them, but you guys know who some people are who have those kids that you can't take everywhere. Here, you're going to find where can we take those kids? Let's see. We have endless family adventures in different groups, booking engines that we can use, universal parks and resorts. All of that is right here. One of the companies I really love that I think you guys should take a look into when you have a chance is called Vacation Express. Vacation Express has everything. They are a clearinghouse for things like adult trips only, all-inclusive trips, whether you want to do a family, whether you want to do a group, they are the ones to go to right here. In fact, I think I still have them up. Let's see. That's my page right there. Now, as I mentioned to you before, as we get into this even more, you're going to get all of this knowledge. So you'll be able to create your logins and you'll be able to figure out where is it that I can book these trips? How can I get these rates? Why are my clients finding this and I can't find that? This is one of those websites that you can go to and you get the travel agent information. Right now they have Jamaica from $552. They have Los Cabos from $778, inclusive with flights. Punta Cana, $496, inclusive of flights. You can't tell me those aren't good rates. Riviera Maya, $649. Come on now. How many of you or know some people that are trying to get out? These images that you see here flowing through my screen, by the way, I hope that you can see them clearly. These images, when you click on them, they have a flyer. You can take a snapshot of that flyer with the cost and flights and place them on your social media. Ooh, is that marketing? Oh, yes, yes it is. And is that advertising? Yes, yes it is. And was there a cost for you? No, because it comes included in your package cost. You didn't know that, did you? Now, that being said, you can take a snapshot of this and you can go ahead and place it to your site. Whether you want to do a destination here, group travel, weddings, all of it is right here. Let's go back to our page. Now, as you scroll down, you're going to see all the different types of companies that we work with and different parts that we can go to enhance our own personal business. Now, I think we went over a lot on the education side. I want to make sure that you guys get a good view of a little bit of everything. If you go to your agent website, I was talking to somebody earlier, they were trying to figure out what is it that they need to do for their website. This is what my website looks like. I'm not going to go screen down too far because too much personal information is on there. But when you click on the link, it's actually going to take you to your website. Let's see if it opens up. Now, what's going to come up is going to be not only your travel page, but your picture. It's going to say your information that's right here. Now, this is what my website looks like. Do you guys see those little dots right there? It has my certifications, Dream Builder and Dream Maker, Vacation Builder, everything is on there. So as you take your certifications, it actually shows up. So somebody that goes to your website is going to see your credentials. Now, this is the part I absolutely love. Travel deals of the week. Someone can go to your website and click on download any of the flyers and the details. The information on the travel insurance, I know that someone was asking me this before. I don't know if Yasmin's on the line. If you are, this one is for you. She's not here right now. She normally is. But this is where you would find a lot of the insight on the travel insurance. This is where you would get that detail. As I scroll down, you're going to see a lot of this looks very familiar to our regular dashboard. And it also looks very familiar to you because it looks like some of the other pages you would go to book regular travel. Somebody can go ahead and click on cruise, flight, hotel, and as soon as they click on it, they'll take you right there. So let's see. Darlene and I have been talking about going to the UK for the longest time, and hopefully we get a chance to go. So let's say we are going to London, right? And we want to make sure this thing is going to be over in June. So let's go ahead and make sure we go to like June. June sounds good, right, Darlene? I know you're going to be free. You're making a lot of money right now, and by then you'll be gold, and we can go ahead and spend a week there. Yes. I can't see your face, but I'm sure if you were there, you wouldn't be nodding. Now, I'm going to scroll down. Let's say we need 1 room, radius of 15 miles, 2 adults, no kids. We're leaving the kids. We're not taking the kids on this trip. A lot of people have spent too much time teaching their kids at home and staying with them. They don't want to go and take them with them. No. So what you're going to see here is it's going to ask free registration. Ooh, this is really cool. So they can click here and then all of their information will go ahead and save. Once they go ahead and do that, let's go ahead and remove that. Once they go ahead and do that, they can put in their salutation, their information, and then it'll save into your CRM. And it'll say, congratulations, Ms. Lewis, you have a new client. And it'll tell you what it was that they were researching. And then after that, they go to register now, and they can go ahead and book or just browse through your site. Now, let's say somebody just wants to go ahead and see what the flyers are. What kind of sales do they have? Click the download flyers. Let's see if it takes us to that page now. I haven't tried to go ahead and do this in a while, so hopefully everything is working today. Now, what it's going to do is it should give you all the different specials that are available. Now, as I mentioned before, because of the things that are going on right now, there's going to be a lot of sales that are going on regarding cruises, hotels, and a lot of bailouts, and they're going to have the money to give you credit. Right now, up to $1,000 ship online onboard credit. That's actually pretty good. So this would cover the cost of shopping, spas, and what have you. 75 results. They can go ahead and scroll through all of these. As soon as my screen moves down a little faster. This is why I always tell you guys, make sure you have your tea. Sometimes it takes a while for it to load. But if you are walking through this with me and you are on your own page, you're going to be able to see what your clients see. You want to make sure that they're able to view what you have. But for the instance of time, let me come out of here. This is what my page looks like when they get a chance to go. And it's not usually this slow. Now, from here, you'll be able to go ahead and make any changes that you want to, adjust the names, and then you'd have all of that. Let's come back to the main dashboard. Now, let's say you've made some reservations, and now you want to find out how much money did I make? How much money do I have coming to me? Go ahead and you click on your commission section. I can't show you the entire page of the commission section because on the commission section, it will not only tell you commissions, like I think you see on my screen. I got another $416 coming probably in the middle of this week. The name of the client usually shows on here. So as I scroll down, you're going to see all the different tabs when they're paid. as well as commissionable amounts, air-only purchase, and base commissions. Now, as I'm going through this, if anybody has any questions, please let me know. I will be able to go ahead and stop and go back and come right back to where I was. Now, when you click on these tabs, it's going to tell you already, based on the commission amount, approximately how much you're going to get, what is the difference, and how to calculate the breakdown. Most of you were on our call that we had with David yesterday, and we had a young lady named Jazzy on the line. I'm sure I'm probably messing up her name. What she recommends is, as you are growing your business, you want to make sure that you have all of your notes documented, okay? Darlene, I will make sure I go ahead and get those notes out to you as soon as possible. When you have your notes, you want to make sure that you detail the name of the client, the company that they're going to be with, the confirmation number, the total cost of the trip. You need to know when the deposit is due, when is the second or third payment due, when is final payment due. You need to go ahead and put on that calendar and on your notes when you have to follow up with them, when you need to go ahead and check with them to make sure your payment and the money is there for you to draft the money. You also need to know what dates they're going to be available to go ahead and keep them interested. If you are booking a trip and it's not until a year from now, you can't just take the money now and expect that everything's going to be okay then. It's consistent follow-up. Next month, you call them and say, listen, when you get to Italy, you need to go to the winery. When you get to Italy, you need to go to the spa. When you get there, you need to go ahead and take a tour of Tuscany. Maybe Venice. You need to make sure that you know a little bit of these things so that way when you call them, you're piquing their interest. Piquing their interest just doesn't work on the planet side, but also on the travel side. You got to make sure that your clients are interested and they are excited, and you build up to that excitement. Make sure one of the tips that always works is right before they leave, before my clients leave, I send them a card saying, bon voyage, or you know what, you're going to have an amazing trip. This is on me. And I'll either send them a basket of fruit, or I make sure there's a bottle of wine in their room. You want to make sure that it's very special. A little while back, Ricardo and I had a client that went to New York for the first time. And she was so excited. I called ahead and we were able to get her an upgrade in her room. Now, because we are teletravel agents, we have access to a large blocks of room and we book a lot. There's going to be 100,000 of us very soon. So the more of us there is, the more they're going to give us, right? They upgraded her to a beautiful view and a suite. They made sure that her partner had a delicious cake for his birthday, some wine, some chocolate strawberries, and again, they covered the parking. They even threw in 2 tickets for a show because she was a guest of the IntelliTravel agent. This client was so happy that she went ahead and sent a video to record her happiness and posted it online. Yes, this was an amazing thing. Now, when you do those little things, imagine she's going to tell all of her friends, and all of her friends are going to want to know what New York is like, right? New York is shut down right now. And everybody's going to want to reinvigorate money and into that area, right? So imagine that we go ahead and we start booking and booking, and this girl keeps telling, listen, when you get a chance to go back, you make sure you go here. You go to Ricardo and you go ahead and you book that trip with them. You go to Leslie, you make sure you book that with them. You go to Rose, and what's going to happen is it's going to build your business. And each time you build that business, and this person said, you know what, Miss Smith told me to come to you, you make sure you drop Miss Smith a letter. Another thing that I also do, I want to show you guys when it come up to the screen. We have a marketing section here. And I'm trying to maneuver it between the Zoom call at the same time. Sorry about that. You just saw that really quickly. Some of you saw my commissions a little too fast. Now, the marketing and sales tool aspect. Whenever I have a client that's referred me to someone else who also books, I give them one of my free trips, a free 2-night, 3-day stay once their trip has completed. I'm not going to give it to them just for going and calling me. No, 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 no. Once that person they refer to me has traveled and the travel is complete, and I know a commission is coming in, I know they were happy, everything was taken care of, I call them and say, you know what? Hi, Miss Smith, how are you doing? You know what? Thank you so much for the referral. Barbara Jean had a great time on her trip. She was so ecstatic. Because you gave me that referral, I'm giving you a free 2-night, 3-day trip. Where would you like to go? Imagine how happy she's going to be. What is she going to do? She's going to tell her friend, who's going to tell her friend, who's going to tell her friend. Now, the other thing I'm going to tell Miss Smith is, by the way, Miss Smith, you know, for that referral, I'm giving you a free 2-night, 3-day trip. But did you know that every time you referred me, I could actually pay you a commission? Is that something you might be interested in? Some of your brains just went, what did I just do? I have a new client who's now going to be a new partner. If all she does is send me referrals, and every referral I book, and now she's a business partner, what does she get? She gets a commission. How many of you today said, you know what, let me go ahead and go on Instacart? Did you know you can go on Instacart? No, I did not know. And then they went on Instacart and then they bought. Did you get a commission for that? How about, you know what, I really love that new perfume. What was that one called? It was from Givenchy. Oh, that one's really nice. Did you get a commission from the company? No. Those sneakers are amazing. My kids, my students, they're all in my brain all the time. They love sneakers. They walk crooked to make sure they don't crease their sneakers. They're all talking about, I love your sneakers. And what happens? The other kid gets the same sneakers. And then another kid gets those sneakers. Did you get paid for that? No, I didn't think so. But guess what? That client, Miss Smith, is now going to become one of my new agents. And currently, I think I have several of my agents on the call too. And they will tell you they're going to get paid because they're going to refer me somebody. Now, right now, we don't have a lot of time to do much of anything else but sit home. So why not make yourself more knowledgeable? Order your business cards. The mail still works, right? You go here, order and Travel Print Shop, and then you can go ahead and get your shirts, you can get your hats, and you can get your business cards. As you scroll down here, and you're going ahead and say, you know what, I'm on social media all the time now. What am I going to do? Here's your logo, online logo, everything is right here. Marketing materials, email marketing. Let's say I want to go ahead and send some marketing information to some new clients, some clients that are sitting home. There you go. Client newsletter. If you want to go ahead and put something together, you'll be able to do that. Now, I should tell you that in order for some of this to work, you need to go ahead and put a list and have at least 50 people on there. I have to go ahead and redo my whole CRM. I have nothing but time right now. I'm going to start putting people's names. Hey, girl. Hey, Darlene. How you doing? Oh, I'm great. Darlene, what's your address? I'm going to send you some information. What are you sending me? Girl, I'm sending you some information on travel. I have some vacation spots that you got to see. Can I mail it to you? No, I'm not charging you for anything. No. And guess what? She gives me, it is on Acme Street, 1122 in Atlanta, Georgia, 55555. Put her name in there. Boom. Hey, Rose, how are you doing? And you get everybody's address, you get their information, and then you go ahead and you start building up your list. Automatically, the information will go ahead and be sent to your clients. Again, $100,000. It's not $100,000 annually. It's $100,000 each time that you got to go ahead and, whether it's marketing, business cards, post, what have you, everything is in there. Now, those of you that are on my Instagram or on my Facebook page, you guys will see that I always change up my background screen. This is where I get it from. You go ahead and you click on the one that you like, you download it, save it, and then you upload it to your Facebook page. And now you have a beautiful background. This is the one I really like right here. When you click on it, it usually opens up When you do, what you do here is you click right here and it open up, and then once it opens up, you download it. It's going to slow my computer down right now, so we're not going to do that for, again, instance of time. I still want to have some questions being answered. Now, another thing I want to go over is Go CCL. I told you guys about this part before. I told you that it's one of the companies that I really admire right now. I think you guys should all get an account. I think you guys should all do your training on here. Go to the training section, and then you go ahead and you do the overviews, learn and earn podcast. You'll see how to go ahead and expand your business, work on your business, market your business. All of it equals what? Money. Now, as you scroll down, another thing that you want to see here, ship tours. This is how I go ahead and find out when we're going to do a ship inspection. The ship inspection that we have for the 28th, those of you that were supposed to come with me out of Tampa, and the ones that were supposed to go out of Port Canaveral, that has been canceled due to the effects of what's going on. But they do assure us that it will start up soon, so as soon as it's available, we will be able to get that. If you want to do seminar at the seas, this is how you would get there. This is where you go on the trip and they do the training. So you are traveling and training, training and traveling. Somebody somewhere is going to make a remix on that. I don't know who. It's not me. I can only play instruments. I can't do the other stuff. Now, as you scroll down, you're going to see the different areas that you can go to.
Excuse me.
Oh, bless you. Hi, Gwen.
Oh, I didn't know that you could hear me. Sorry.
It's okay. Now, what you can do is when you click on Seminar of the Seas, you're going to click here and it'll open up the list of when is the next availability. Now, I'm sure that some of these availabilities have changed recently with what's going on, but a PDF file will open. If you guys don't see the PDF file opening, just let me know because I don't think that that screen will show, but just in case. Okay, let's see. Okay, well, what it does is it opens up and gives you a whole list of dates. Those dates are what's available to you to go, and it'll show you the cost as well. Now, that being said, something that I know that everybody wants to know about. If you go ahead, whoever asked about the sneezing, don't worry about it. You can't catch corona from Zoom. Always good to have a sense of humor, always. When you go to booking, let's say we're going to do an individual booking, right? We're open up this page. I know we're jumping from our IntelliTravel page to Carnival, but some of us are looking for our own personal travel because again, we're going to be stuck with either children or other people's children in our house during this time. So what are we going to do? We're going to be thinking about where we going. Here, you can also find our dates of travel. You go ahead and select if you're going to be interline, military. You can go ahead and select multiple one of these. I am not military. I'm definitely not over 55, but I know when I get there, I probably look like I'm 40. Now, select search dates. Now, when you go ahead and do that and just put the basic information, you're going to get a little bit of everything from everywhere. You're going to see all the different codes. And this is how the screen looks, because I know some of you were asking me this before. Well, how do I find out all those different rates? Now, again, those of you that are in the UK, you may not get the same screen or access, but if you have a question of somebody who wants to travel, please let me know. I will look up those rates for you, and I'll be happy to email them to you. As you scroll down, you see how it shows the interior, ocean view, balcony, suites. Do you guys all see that? So now what you also are seeing is that there's different rates for the same trip. So the way that you go ahead and you sort it out is you can go here and say, let's say, Florida. Let's keep it simple. We're going to go ahead and do the date range of, let's move this down to June. Let's keep it 21st. Now, what it's going to do is it's going to sort this out for us and give us just that small timeline from Florida. So making it very consistent for us so that we don't have to go all over the place. Once we find the trip we want, then we can determine what package cost do we want. Okay? This is not where we figure out what cost and what's special. This is where we figure out the dates of travel from where. So now let's say this one's from Galveston, Texas. This one's from Puerto Rico. This one's pretty cool. This one's out of Miami on the Carnival Horizon. Let's select this date. Miami's only about 4.5, 6 hours to 6 hours away. So that being said, let's choose that one. Let's move this out the way. As you scroll down, do you see where these codes are right here? Fund Select, Early Saver plus onboard credit. Some of these prices, you want to go ahead and really take a look at, because when you are booking for your client, you want to make sure you give them all of the best that is available. Don't book them a seat on a flight where this one is early saver sale, $739. This is early saver sale, but this also has an onboard credit. Do you see how the price is the same? You booked the wrong category, you're going to wind up giving them something and it has no upgrades and no credit. This one gives them a credit. That means this is extra money you're giving to your clients to spend on board. Now, lucky saving dates, package, non-refundable, interline guaranteed rate. Now, interline is the ones that we get those discounts. Great rates, again, it's one of our rates. Interline guaranteed rates. Now, for an ocean view room, it's $713 for our discounted rate. This is like a friends and family or somebody that works in the business. Do you notice how the let me go back there, $713 for the ocean view? You see those costs? If they did the wrong package, you're paying $909. If you do the wrong package, you're paying $869. You do the really wrong package for that same room, the $713, somebody's gonna pay $949. Ooh. Do you think your client's gonna be happy about that? Do you think that's when your client said, but I found the rate and it was like $300 less? You need to get ahead of that. This is how you do it. So as you scroll through this, you're gonna see all the different rates. Imagine you went ahead and you saved how many hundreds of dollars? This one is $1,109 versus if they did the other one at $713. This is a big difference. But when you scroll through this and you do this practice, you're going to be able to see that and work with that. Let me go ahead and close down Carnival. Now, the next one that is also a really good cruise line is Royal Caribbean, Celebrity Cruises, Azamar, Silver Seas. Some of you may not know all of these names, but once you complete all of your training, you will know them like, again, the back of your hand. You got nothing but time. I know several of you that can Netflix a movie and go ahead and still complete a studying. Click on training and certifications, and it'll tell you which section to go through to make sure you complete it. Each time you complete it, they will give you a certification. Now, let's go back to our IntelliTravel page. Now, from the IntelliTravel page, you can always go back to our dashboard. Seeing on our dashboard, we'll have all of the details that are accessible to us. We can maneuver any segment and clear this certification page off. Now, one of the last things I want to go over today with you guys is to make sure you download some of these paperwork. Being a business owner, there's lots of paper. You got paper here, you got paper here, you got paper there, paperwork. Why do we have the paperwork? It's so that you can see CYA. Travel insurance waiver. If they told you, after you told them 5 times, listen, you need this travel insurance, a pandemic happens and they didn't get the insurance and that company decided not to give them that money back, guess what? You waived your right on the insurance. They go and they lose their luggage. You waived your right on the insurance. You missed your flight. You waived on the insurance. They're not going to say, well, Miss Darlene never told me about any insurance. Well, I see here, Miss Darlene gave you a form, and there's your signature. Okay? Make sure you're consistent. Credit card authorization. You need that form. Customer profile form. Sorry, say that fast a lot. Customer profile form. Whew. Make sure you take copies of that. Those forms are the ones that put the details in, because now, example, I have a young lady that I'm working with that wants to do a group to Jamaica. I have on my client form that she loves to travel. She's looking for adults only. She's looking for an all-inclusive. She's looking under a budget. If I find something that says all of these things, guess what I'm doing? Listen, I found the deal for you. And imagine how excited she would be, because she's looking all over the place for the deal, but you already got it for her. You took that headache away. This is how you do that. Now, just so you guys know that are new to the team, I know that some of you, I appreciate that you guys are here all the time. This is what it looks like to go ahead and be a travel agent and in the business. These are what commissions look like. These are people that have been in the business for a couple of years. They've developed a portfolio of people that come to them all the time. These are people that look just like us. These are people with intelligent travel. These are people who work through just our company. This is the kind of money they're making. The small investment of what it takes for us to own our business, to be able to make a six-figure salary and make a commission on this side alone of the business, not including the growth aspect of our business, that's amazing. That it's just pennies. It's nothing. We can do this. In this time, I know people are going to be stressed out. People are going to be worried. People are going to be thinking, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? We're going to focus. We're going to learn so we can earn more. And we're going to go ahead and make sure that when this economy bounces back, we are on the tail end of all that money going up too. Nobody wants to be when it's going down. So you want to be on the upside. We are on the upside right now. Only thing we can do right now is go up. We can't go any further down. So make sure that you are learning what you need to do. Make sure you are encouraging your business partners. Make sure you're calling on them saying, hey, what's up, Gwen? How you doing? Oh, I'm great. Are you feeling okay? Are you doing all right? Do you have any questions? Is there maybe we can collaborate on something? Maybe we can do Instagram Live about travel. Guess what? Your clients want to know. Your colleagues want to know. Okay? Take care of your internal customers as well as your external customers. If anybody has any questions, I'm going to open up the line so you guys can ask those questions and we can get them addressed for you. Let's see what we have here. I have, who sneezed? Don't worry. They're not going to send anybody with Lysol to you, whoever it was that sneezed. Any questions? No questions? Wow. Okay. Now, I appreciated you guys being on here on a Saturday in the middle of this pandemic and in the middle of what's going on. I'm hoping that I'm helping you to take your mind off of what's going on so you guys can redirect your focus. Because in the cloud of all of this stuff that's going on, we need to come out on the other side of that winning. Okay? With that, Ricardo, do you have anything that you want to add to the call? Anybody still there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right, let me sit up. Sorry. I'm trying to organize this. Yeah, well, I wanted to say thank you to you, Les, as usual. Amazing training. I got a couple of tips. I like the idea of getting the free travel to people who give you referrals. I mean, I have the other day, I got someone asking me to help his dad to go to Hawaii, and I think this is a great tip. I'm not gonna do it as soon as I organize, the trip and everything is finalized. I will give him a free trip, and I know he's gonna be pretty much quite impressed and happy with that. So I think that is an amazing tip. It's something that I hope everybody here took some notes, and if you put in practice, it can work. It can really, really work. So anyway, Same for everything. Same for your tips. Same for your training as usual. I mean, I don't take your time for granted. I know you're going through a lot at the moment, and you're still coming to the line to deliver the training for us. I mean, this means a lot to me. So thank you so much. I hope you guys, everybody here, um, is safe. I hope you guys don't let panic to invite your mind and soul. I know there's difficult times out there, but if we take precautions and we do what we're supposed to be doing, we can keep ourselves safe and still we can function and be productive and get the job done. This is a time that good time for reflection, good time to for training, is a good time for bonding together. And as soon as the situation is completely, under control, I'm pretty sure we know travel will get back to normal. I was thinking also because we all are in the industry on the web marketing, and we all, the majority of people here on the line, except a couple of us who basically have joined recently, we have recruits help to start to many other people, and some of them they are not with us now. I mean, we know that people comes and go, people change their mind, people have different priorities, and this is the industry that gives possibility to people to get started, but at the same time because it's a low cost, people change their minds and move on. But in somehow everything we have been involved in our life, I brought something positive to us in some point in life. I mean, I appreciate every single anyone out there that have been in my business before that I know in my business now. And I think now it's time to, we are in the industry on the web marketing. Our main source is people. And we always, one of our characteristics is that we are people. We love people. We love to help people. And I think it's a time now to get back to everybody who have been involved in our life or part of our business and send them a text and make sure that they know that you've been thinking about them in such a difficult times. And make sure that they know that you appreciate whatever involvement they have in your teams, in your life, in your business, and you want them to be safe. I mean, I think anyone that we know, if receive a text like that, knowing that we are no longer, we haven't got that strong link anymore because now we have different priorities. Your life are moving different way, but you still can think about them. And I think you will make the day to somebody else and will put a big smile. And I think it's something that we all should do. We should go through our down lines, outside line, whatever lines we want to go, and check the people that are being in business with us, they are not with us, and drop them a line, drop them a text, and let them know that you've been thinking about them in such a difficult times, and you wish they are safe and sound, also their family. So, guys, keep focus, keep working. Um, we have too many things coming up online, and in the next couple of days. Um, Tomorrow we're gonna have a big call with Mr. Donald Bradley in Ferrari. I'm pretty sure 8 p.m. UK time. Um, but Sunday it's time for some of us to go to church, some of us to get close to our families. But it's time for planning. It's the first day of the month, of the week coming up, and it doesn't matter how the situation is if we keep our focus. And this is a business that at the end of the day we can work it from anywhere. So this situation shouldn't stopping us from spreading the word and showing people that there is a better way more than ever when people are losing their jobs and are suffering in terms of bringing income home. Remember, don't throw the business down somebody else's throat. Don't be that pushing. Be condescending, be sympathetic, and if the person is open to listen to what you have, introduce it to them in otherwise way, because some of the people confused, people are hurt, People are worried. People are scared. This is not the time for us to do anything like that. We're not like that. We don't pray on the week. We are entrepreneurs, we are business-minded people, and we are here to educate people only if people is receptive and want to hear what we have. So, guys, I love you all. God bless you all, guys. Go and have an amazing evening. I'm gonna be available all night. I'm gonna be at home. I have done everything I wanted to do for today. I will probably later on when I finish with everybody, I want to have a drink. I need a drink. It'll be a crazy week, but it'll be an amazing week because still someone in our team managed to help someone to get started. So that made my week. I mean, it's still showing that this business doesn't matter the situation that we have. It doesn't matter what we're going through. There's still people are thinking about getting started. Also, having that long vision and seeing troubles, things that will never stop. We are just slowing down, but there's no way we'll stop this. This is trouble. This is bigger than us and bigger than Corona. Okay, guys, I love you all. God bless you. I will see you at the beaches of the world or at the bar.
I'll see you at the beach and the bank. How about that?
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.